Forward TV. The world is thinking.
Can I just answer the point from the back about this so-called retribalisation of art? It's an interesting phrase. What's being described is a tiny, tiny, tiny proportion of public funds going into the arts. Everything else goes into the other thing, which is this sort of mainstream free-for-all of all different identities. I don't see why we shouldn't do both. I really don't. And in response to the thing about, you know, there's lots of good art out there and artists will find their feet, a sort of Darwinian approach to this. I don't agree with that either. Just can I give two brief examples? One from Birmingham, actually, which was when the Arts Council went with Channel 4 to do this thing called Ballet Who, which was getting all sorts of young people who frankly were complete no-hopers, who hadn't touched either the public sector or the arts at any point in their lives, and to get them involved in producing a ballet with Birmingham Royal Ballet, Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet. And out of that, and it wasn't social engineering, some professional dancers emerged, who, had they had the educational opportunities, they would have found their way there, but because of their particular social backgrounds, they hadn't. I think that was a fantastic thing to do. They were out there, but they hadn't had the opportunity to express it, and I believe that's the case very, very often. Shall I do another example? No, I won't. But you wanted an example. I could have given you hundreds of examples, actually. There are people out there who feel very excluded from the public system, and I think it's the obligation of people distributing public money to do everything they can to reach them. Not because of social engineering, because it nourishes the culture. Because it's good. And it also, instead of having a deficit view of equality, it actually looks at a positive thing of there are lots of artists who are interesting. And I find that good too, that it's not a kind of negative view of equality and diversity. It gets rid of that deficit thing. So I'm completely unrepentant about it. Okay, it may be heavy-handed sometimes, like a lot of public sector things are, but I think the intention is right.